Hi everyone! Welcome back to another video. I wanted to come in and say hello while I have Honey's clip running in the background. In this week's video, I'm going to show you my process of making new stationery. If you're new here, hi! I'm Bonnie, and in this channel, I share my art journey, behind the scenes of running a small stationery brand, or show you inside my bullet journals. If these sound interesting, please subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss my future videos. So the other day, I sketched out a vinyl record player using my colored pencils and decided to turn it into a digital illustration and use on my new stationery product. So I took a photo of my sketch, imported it into Procreate, and turned the opacity down and started doing the line work. I have a small sketchbook on my dining table and have been using my lunch and dinner breaks to doodle in it. And this record player doodle was the one I drew during my lunch break a couple days ago. I've been wanting to get a record player for a while, but I just don't have the space for it at my current place. But I think that is what has inspired me to draw this. How is the COVID situation where you are? Where I live, which is Toronto, we're going into a month-long lockdown. I feel like we have never been out of the lockdown since it started about a year ago. I think drawing and journaling every day has been a great outlet for me to pour out my thoughts and feelings. And spending a lot of time by myself, I think has allowed me to get to know myself better. I've always considered myself an extrovert, but being in lockdown, I've realized that I'm more of an introvert pretending to be an extrovert. To be honest, I've been really enjoying the time alone to draw, to read, to journal, and the list goes on. I do enjoy spending time with my loved ones in life, but I've learned that I really enjoy the time to myself more than I thought I did. Going back to the drawing, with the line work now complete, I'm putting down the colors. I wanted the record player to be pink, not the typical black. So I chose a bright pink that I liked and started coloring that in. My usual way to color on Procreate is to put down blocks of colors and then going back in with the erasers to erase the colors that are outside of the line. I know some people use smaller brushes to color so they do not have to go back and erase the parts, but I find that this is the best way for me. I have been doing some research on nature journaling. Nature journaling, as far as I can tell, is drawing things that you see in nature. Some people draw mushrooms, flowers, butterflies, or leaves. When the weather gets warmer, I want to bring my sketchbook outside and do an attempt at my version of the nature journaling. But for now, because the weather is still cold, I have checked out a couple botany books from the library today. I want to use these books as a reference to do some botanical illustrations. Maybe I'll do a video on this next week. We'll see. With the basic colors now done, I go back in to add shadows or more details. I create a separate layer for these because I like to play around with the opacity or change the colors. I didn't like the color of the vinyl record, so I tried out a bunch of different colors until I found the one I liked. I ended up choosing the light orange color. And then I decided to add some flowers to the vinyl record. I felt like something was missing and felt that this might do the trick. With the flower doodles, I think the entire illustration looks more complete. I'm going to continue to add in more details and shadows around the illustration. And ta-da! It's complete! The next step for me is to airdrop it to my iMac and design the stationery on Photoshop. And this is what the finished design looks like. While I was at it, I decided to create a to-do list notepad that will match with my best-selling sticky notes. Before placing an order with the printers, I always do a test print in the exact size, just to make sure I like the color and the size and the composition. And then I'm cutting them to the size right now. Once I get the final design I like with all the right colors, I also try using them. I make sure the line spacing is good, there are good enough spaces to actually make notes and lists, just to make sure the stationery is really useful. So right now I'm making lists of things that I need to get done today. So these notepad designs have been ordered with the printers and I'm really excited to add them to my shop. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I'll be back with a new video next week. Bye guys!